Hello students, welcome to my channel SDK Pathshala. Today we will discuss about similarity. So do you know what do you mean by similarity? But why or when two things are similar? So whenever two things are similar, so you can say their shape is alike. They are alike in shape, but their size is different. For example, you have a photograph of yourself. Okay, now if you want to make two photographs from that, okay, print out of two photographs. One is of passport size and another of postcard size. So in these two sizes, then these two, the size is different. Passport size and postcard size is different, but the same figure is printed there. Okay, so their shape is different. A shape is same, but their size is different. So they are known as similar figure. So in case of similar figure, remember one thing. In case of similar figure, the shape is same, but size is different. And in case of triangle also there is similarity. In case of circle there is also similarity. So in case of triangle, what do you mean by similarity in triangle, or what are similarity in triangle? Okay, so in case of a triangle, two triangles are said to be similar if they are having similar triangles. What do you mean by similar triangles? Similar triangles means they are having equal corresponding angles. Now what is that? Suppose two triangles are similar. So one triangle is like this, another triangle is like this. So these two triangles are similar. This means this angle is equals to this angle is equals to this angle, and this angle is equals to this angle. Then two triangles are similar. So look here, they look alike, but one is smaller and one is bigger. So one is having so their shape is alike, but their size is different. And what is the difference between this similarity and concurrent? So congruent, one is congruent and one is similarity. Congruent, if two triangles are congruent, then their corresponding sides and corresponding angles are equal. But in case of similar triangles, though their angles, corresponding angles are equal, but their corresponding sides are not. But their corresponding sides are of same ratio. Same ratio means, suppose the side is for this bigger triangle, this side is A, this side is B, and this side is C. And for this smaller triangle, this side is A, this side is B, and this side is C. So for similar triangle, A by small a is equals to B by small b, it will be C by small c. Okay, capital C by small c. It will be capital C by small c. Okay, capital C by small c. Okay, so this is the similarity of a triangle. So remember, all the congruent triangles are similar, but all the similar triangles are not congruent. Why? Because in case of all the congruent triangles, the corresponding sides are equal, so their ratio will be 1, and their angles are also equal. But in case of similar triangle, their corresponding angles are same, but their ratio of their sides are same. Not their sides are same in length. So this is the basic difference between the congruent property and the congruency, and in case of similar triangle. Now in case of similar triangle, there is a particular theorem which is very famous theorem known as Thales theorem. So in case of Thales theorem, what is that theorem? The theorem is Suppose there is a triangle. Suppose this is the triangle. What triangle? Scalene triangle. So suppose this is P, this is Q, this is R. Now if we take 2 points A and B and join this A and B such that this AB parallel to QR, then according to Thales theorem we can write down PA by AQ is equals to PB by BR. So if this line is parallel to any side, so if one line is drawn whose end points are on two sides and which is parallel to the third side, then this line cut the two sides into two equal portions, so in two equal ratio. So this is the theorem. So if the line is parallel, this line is parallel, then if the line cut this into two equal ratio, then we need to prove PA by AQ is equals to PA by BR. So how to prove? So to prove, at first we need a construction. So what is that construction? So we need a construction. We need a construction. What construction? We need to join QB and AR. Okay, and what we need to do? We need to draw two perpendicular. One perpendicular is on this side, so this is perpendicular. Another perpendicular on this side, so this is also perpendicular. So AB, now name them AC and BD. So AC and BD are the perpendicular, so we draw AC perpendicular to PR and BC and BD perpendicular to PQ. Okay, now what we need to prove? We need to prove this. So we need to prove PA by AQ is equals to PB by BR. So to prove, write down proof. So to prove, just find out the area of triangle PAB. So area of triangle PAB will be half, considering AP as base or PA as base. So BD is the perpendicular on PQ, BD is perpendicular on PQ, so BD is perpendicular is PA also. So half into base into height, so height is BD. Okay, and for triangle, from triangle ABQ, half into ABQ. Okay, so on extended AQ, BD is perpendicular. So if we consider AQ as base, so AQ into BD, because BD is the perpendicular on extended QA or AQ. Okay, so that is the height. So if we find out the ratio, or if we divide the area of this divided by area of this, it is area of PAB by area of triangle ABQ will be half into PA into BD by half into AQ into BD. So BD cancel out, half cancel out, it will be PA by AQ. Okay, PA by AQ. So write the equation as 1. So write here triangle, area of triangle PAB divided by area of triangle ABQ is equals to PA by AQ. Okay, now again consider two triangles. One is PAB, one is PAB. Now if we consider, in case of PAB, if we consider PB as base, so we can write half into PB, and now height, what will be height? AC will be height, so into AC. So AC is the height, because AC is perpendicular on PR. So AC is perpendicular on PR means AC is perpendicular on PB itself. And area of triangle ABR. ABR will be half into, suppose ABR, suppose BR is the base, so taking BR as the base, on extended BR, AC is the perpendicular, so AC is the height, so we can write down into AC is the area of ABR. So area of triangle PAB by area of triangle ABR will be half into PB into AC by half into BR into AC. Okay, so now AC and AC cancel out, half cancel out, so we can write down PB by BR. So this is equation number 2. Okay, now from this equation number 1 and 2, let us see what we get. Okay, so from this number 2, so write the equation. So this is equation 1, and here write the equation 2, triangle, area of triangle PAB by area of triangle ABR is equals to PB by BR. Okay, so PB by BR. Now this is equation number 2. Now let us see from these two ratio, or from these two things, this equation, one equation and one equation number 2, ABQ, triangle ABQ and ABR. So PAB and PAB same triangle, so same area. Now what is the area of triangle ABQ and ABR? What is the similarity? ABQ and ABR. Now this triangle ABQ and triangle ABR have same base AB. Okay, and AB parallel to, okay, ABQ and ABR, so they having same base AB, and AB parallel to QR. Okay, it is given. So these two triangles are between same parallel line and they are having same base. So area of these two triangles are equal. So we can write down triangle, area of triangle ABQ is equals to area of triangle ABR. So ABQ and AB are equal. So we can write from 1 and 2 that from 1 and 2 we can write PA by AQ is equals to PB by BR. So this is true. Okay, so it comes. So here it proves the theorem. Okay, so very simple and very easy theorem to prove. Okay, so from Thales theorem we can also find out few interesting facts. So what are those interesting facts? So let us see. So this is the proof. So we get this. So from Thales theorem we know na PA by AQ, as AB is parallel to QR, so PA by AQ is equals to PB by BR. So from here we can also write down, so write this equation. Okay, so PA by AQ is equals to PB by BR. Now add 1 in both sides. PA by AQ plus 1 is equals to PB by BR plus 1. Okay, so from Thales theorem we can write down this. So these are the corollary. Okay, so we can write down PA plus AQ is by AQ is equals to PB plus BR by BR. Okay, now PA plus AQ is equals to PQ. So PQ by AQ is equals to PB plus PR by BR. So we can write down the ratio of the total this length by this length equals to this total length by this total length. This we can prove. We can also prove AQ by, or we can also prove PA by PQ is equals to PR by PB. Okay, so you prove it yourself. Okay, and if you have doubt then comment on the comment box and I will do that. So next, what is the next theorem? That is the converse of this Thales theorem. Okay, so what is the converse of this Thales theorem? That is, if there is also another theorem that let this is one triangle, suppose PQR is the triangle. Now suppose AB bisect the side, or AB is a particular line which is not parallel to QR. AB is a side which is or AB is a particular line which divide the two sides into similar ratio or same ratio. That is, it is not said that AB is parallel to QR. What it said, that AB intersect these two lines in a, or divide these two sides PQ and BR in the same ratio. So we can write what is given that PA by AQ is equals to PB by BR. So PA divides these two sides into same ratio. What we need to prove? We need to prove AB is parallel. Required to prove that AB parallel to QR. This is the converse of Thales theorem. So how to prove it? So let us see. Let us not write proof. Okay. Let us assume AB is not parallel. So draw any parallel line from A. Suppose AC is parallel. So we construct AC parallel to QR, because we consider AB is not parallel. Let us say AB is not parallel. So AC is parallel to QR. So if AC is parallel to QR, then from Thales theorem we can write down PA by AQ is equals to PC by CR. We can write down, but it is given that PA by AQ is equals to PB by BR. It is given. So these two terms are same. So we can write down PC by CR is equals to PB by BR. Okay, PC by CR is equals to PB by BR. We can write down PC by CR is equals to PB by BR. We can write down. Now add 1 in two sides. Okay, so now from this line we will do what we do. Write this line again. PC by CR is equals to PB by BR. Now add 1. So PC by CR plus 1 is equals to PB by BR plus 1. So or we can write down PC plus CR, LCM, do the LCM by CR is equals to PB plus BR by BR. We can write down, or PC plus CR is equals to PR. So PR by CR is equals to PB plus BR is equals to PR by BR. Okay, now see PR and PR. So PR and PR can cancel out. So we can write down BR is equals to CR. So BR is equals to CR when it is possible. BR is equals to CR. It is possible if B and C are same point. Okay, so we can write down, as we assume AC is perpendicular, so if B and C are the same point, so we can write down AB parallel to QR. So this is the converse of this Thales theorem. Okay, so these are two very interesting theorem, and according to these two theorems we have the exercise, and from that exercise we need to apply this kind of corollary of Thales theorem, and this is converse Thales theorem. So from this all theorems we need to apply the formula, and we need to apply these theorems to prove for that application to be proved, we need those kind of formula. So try those applications, and if you have any doubt, you can comment on that comment box below, and on next class we will solve few application based on these two theorems. So if you like my video, then press the like button, and if you not subscribe yet, then subscribe to my channel. And on next day we will proceed with the chapter on the application, and we will do some application of these chapters. Thank you, students.